Hello, my name is Jocelyn Kopac. I'm from Elkhorn, Wisconsin, and a senior at UW-Whitewater. And last semester, I participated in the UW-Whitewater LaunchPad program with my company, Candid Brilliance Music. A semester-long program starting from the beginning of the first week of semester to the very, very last helps student entrepreneurs with their startups and growing their startups to be scalable companies. So the really cool thing about LaunchPad is not only do you receive one-on-one mentorship from some awesome mentors, which I'll talk about in a second, but you also get to have a peer sounding board. So everyone else that is participating in the LaunchPad program in that semester, we all meet, I think it's Wednesday nights still, and you get to talk about your company, what you're doing, why you're doing it, what you're thinking about doing, some cool steps that you took this week to continue to grow it. And that is really awesome because with that sounding board, you get to hear some one-on-one feedback straight from the source of other entrepreneurs, and they can give you ideas of what they did with their company and vice versa. So that was really helpful. The other really helpful thing was the one-on-one sessions you get with G and Dugan. And really what it is an hour of you asking them questions and then them asking you questions back to make you really think through your business processes and solidify what you're doing and why you're doing it. Through LaunchPad, I was to be able to receive some top class mentorship. G and Dugan are very, very knowledgeable, and also they brought in some networking that I needed some help with things that they could not help me with, such as bookkeeping and accounting and things like that, which was awesome. And it was through professionals that are not necessarily in my industry. So I learned another layer of startup processes and entrepreneurship and business from these individuals. Lastly, LaunchPad gave us a little bit of startup money, which was really great. And what I did with that is I hired some student employees to help me with advertising, social media, content, things like that. I got to grow my musician base, so it gave me a little extra time to audition even more musicians, to have musicians to go out and play. And it helped because I got to triple my student base. And through that, I did a recording day, so we had recordings to use for advertising and things like that. So that was really, really cool. The other thing that they did was they really pushed everyone to participate in the UW-Whitewater business pitch competition, which really I felt was incredibly helpful, because in my mind, I always know what I'm thinking and what my business is supposed to be, but articulating it to somebody else is very, very hard. And so the business pitch competition was super helpful because I got that 90-second pitch that I can bring out at any point and bring points out to explain to people what I do and why I do it and what my business is, and our financial model and our business model and things like that. And G and Dugan really, really helped with that, making it not just what I think, but what it should be and what it could be, which was really, really helpful. So they were really knowledgeable and continue to help me even now that I'm done with LaunchPad, which is very nice of them. So I would really recommend it to anyone that's an aspiring entrepreneur, wants to learn a little bit more about entrepreneurship, already has a company or an idea and they really, really want to grow it or scale it. And it's definitely a great learning experience, even if you start out with a business that does not work, but you still can take that information and use it again in a different business that you come up with. So I really, really recommend it, and I loved LaunchPad.